Muffins is here and says, hello, hello. Oh my goodness gracious me, I'm still setting up, but that's okay. Oh, that's my own voice. Nobody wants to hear that. There we go. Alright, hey, Muffy, you're okay. Alright, do you want to go down now? You're gonna... She was having a bit of a sook before. You good? You good? You realise you're stuck here, right? Yeah, excellent. Alright. Hello, everyone. How are we all today? Hello, Ducky. Hello, Flabby Johns. Hello, Soup. Hello, Insect. Wow, we've got so many here already today. Hello, hello. Let's get started. Let's get this other tracker up. I was trying to say new tracker, but it's not really a new tracker, is it? Alright, let's go. Alright. Bear with me, everyone. I am running a bit behind today, and that's okay. We're good. We're grand. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Alrighty. So Ducky, you correctly guessed Ocarina of Time. Whoa, that's loud on my end. Let me do that. Let me turn that down, but turn that a bit better up. There we go. Alright, let me know how the volume is. Does it need to be up? Does it need to be down? You let me know. Ducky, you have won the points reward, so congratulations. You can redeem any points reward that you would like. Oh jeez. And I'm only ever calling it Gerudo Land now. That's all I'm ever calling it. Alrighty. A sardine in this bloody train. Oh, peak hour, right? Sucks. I feel that. I feel that. Insect! Hello, Insect! I'm so done with work. I feel that. Alright. We are gonna make our way through here. We saved right here for a reason. Let's do this. We still don't have an ocarina after all this time. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember much about what we have and haven't done. Whoops. That is still so loud, I feel like I'm screaming at you. I gotta stay up 3 more hours to see the lunar eclipse, but you're so tired. Wow. There's a lunar eclipse? Also, I know that feeling about being tired. I'm exhausted, I feel that. Oh, Tiny says hi to you all. Hello, Tiny! We got nothing. Hello, Tiny. How you going? And thank you so much for the sub, Ducky. Sorry, I'm catching up on everything. Thank you so much for the sub, Ducky. That's 10 months in a row. That is absolutely wild. Thank you so much. Bro, who told me working 6-7 days a week at the ripe age of 19 would be a good idea? Yeah, that's a surefire way to get burnt out real quick, I reckon. I mean, power to you, that's more money, right? But like, you should be careful. Yeah, that's a full moon and lunar eclipse, total lunar eclipse tonight. Won't be another for 18 years. That's incredible. Huh, that's amazing. Maybe I should check that out. Thank you for the 3 stream streak, Ducky. I appreciate it. Sorry, not Ducky. Soup. I appreciate it. Ducky almost just got credit for that one. Alright, how are we all doing today? How's it all going? Let's get that crowd control. Let's get our normal heads or tails started. Boom. Let's go. We are making our way through. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember much of what we did last time. All I remember is we didn't find much of anything really, and there's also nothing in this room. I'd love to watch it, but it's cloudy AF here and it'd be almost impossible to see it. Yeah, it's been raining on and off for me all day, so I'm hoping that's I'm hoping that clears up, but I don't know. Moral of my life is, what on earth does that mean? I mean, I get it. I get the Chungus part. I know what that means. There we go. Or at least I think I know what that means. I assume I know what that is. Live stream from your local observatory. Hey! That's awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you for popping that in chat. That's awesome. I know I'm gonna be checking that out. Anything in here? I'm fairly certain we got told this was foolish, so it's more of a cursory look around than anything else. In fact, let's check this chest up here. and then we can't finish this dungeon off at all, so we might as well just go down to the bottom layer. And then head out, because we can't do much here if I'm being honest, and I'm fairly certain it was this that was foolish, I think. Yeah, thank you for that. That's awesome, Insect. Alright, what's been new for everyone? It's been like a week since I've last seen everyone, and that's unacceptable. How is everyone? What's everyone been up to? I've been working pretty much non-stop. Starts an hour but won't be noticeable for a little under 3 hours, which is perfect time to catch up on some Salbow. Jeez. Self-promotion watch? Alright, let's go. Ocarina! We'll take a bottle of milk, honestly. How do you have memories where all the false walls are? I think, in all honesty, a little bit of trauma. A little bit of trauma goes a long way. At one point or another, I've had chests in here that I didn't know about, which has made, you know, all the difference in trying to find 1 or 2 checks, really. That's it. I think that's it. Hey, thank you for this 3-stream streak, Insect. Hey Chris, how's it going? How you doing? Alright, Green Rippy. We have our first Greg of the evening. Probably not our first, actually. Hey, how's it going, Chris? I've just been working. How about you? Yeah, I've been working non-stop. I've finally gotten back to my exercise routine after being sick. So I went to the gym yesterday for the first time in like a month. And it feels so good. I can't believe I'm now the person who is sitting there going, yeah, back to the gym, I'm so excited. That would not been me like a year ago. Or, you know, any point in my life up until now. But here we are, I guess. That chest is nothing. Alright, let's exit out for now. That was so slow, I literally just, I don't know, mumbled into him. What? But yeah, no, it's been good. I've been going to the gym and working out and all of that. Also, Heads or Tails is about to close, and I'm fairly certain everything's in Tails at the moment. Hello, DJ Amplify. How's it going? How you doing? Everyone's here tonight. All right, let's go. This was, yeah, big old pile of nothing. Let's check Stray Fairies, just in case. I'm fairly certain Stray Fairies are nothing, but whatever. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for money wherever I can. Same, valid. What did that say? I wasn't paying attention. I genuinely have no idea what that said. Oh, Green Rupee. Okay, that's fine. I've been looking for money wherever I can. My 4-person family is trying to survive this economy on 1 maternity half pay. Rent and groceries and some sense of life for Tiny. It's tough. I feel that. I genuinely feel that. Okay, not the, well, you know, the kids and the family, like the 4-person family part, but just the trying to survive part. I get that. I get that. Whoa! Hello, camera angle. Hello. What was that? Okay. That's quite impossible. Yeah, no, I feel that. Look again, not the 4-person family part, but the part where you got bills to pay and things to do and no money. Yeah, I feel that. I'm currently talking with venue coordinators for my wedding and all of that, and all of the hidden fees that they tack on. Yikes. Yikes. Let me just say that. Yeah, I'm doing well, DJ. Thank you for asking. I was saying before that I'm finally getting back into my normal routine after an entire month of being sick. I am so glad that's over. I am done with being sick for a while, I think. I still have the cough, but we're fine. We're good, I promise. Alright, already went through Twin Islands. We did all of that. Do we have Keaton Mask? We have Keaton Mask. Let's do Keaton Grass while we're here. We have Razor Sword, right? Yeah, we have Razor Sword. That's gonna be easy. Hey, Vanilla Kettle! How's it going? And you've redeemed a roller coaster fun fact. Thank you so much for redeeming a roller coaster fun fact. Let me just quickly... There we go. Keaton, hello. There you are. Okay. Roller coaster fun fact for you. Let's go. Okay. So at the short-lived Hard Rock Cafe themed theme park, which was a Hard Rock Cafe theme park. If you don't know what Hard Rock Cafe is, it's like a franchise, like a restaurant franchise in the US, I think. We had one in Australia. I went to it once. It was alright. They had a roller coaster, and I cannot remember the name of the roller coaster for the life of me. But it had a really unique, mechanism where you'd get on the train, and instead of the train starting on the track, you get on and then it goes on the track and off it goes. It actually had a Ferris wheel component. So you get on the train, and then the train would actually go up this little wheel like a Ferris wheel, and then it'd connect to the track at the top, and then it would go down. It was called a Ferris wheel reload system or something like that. It was really cool. It didn't run for it didn't run for very long because the Hard Rock Cafe theme park only lasted, I think, a year, maybe a year and a half. But it was and I don't think that roller coaster. I think the roller coaster itself was relocated, but not the Ferris wheel lift. But it's a really cool thing that we got to see once upon a time. There are videos and photos of it online. Oh, I don't know about videos. Hang on. Hard Rock Theme Park. It was, Freestyle Music Park, formerly called Hard Rock Park. And it had this roller coaster with, instead of a normal lift hill system, like a chain lift or anything like that, it was a Ferris wheel lift, which was a really cool. What was it called? I can't remember. I can't remember what it was. But they also had Led Zeppelin the Ride, which was a roller coaster that had active participation from all surviving members of Led Zeppelin, band members, which was really cool. Really cool, but not the same coaster. But yeah, there you go. I hope you enjoyed your roller coaster fun fact for that. I didn't know they had a theme park. I know they had restaurants, hotels, and casinos. Yeah, absolutely. It was... I'm going to be honest, I don't remember. It was 2008 that it was opened. So it ran from 2008 as Hard Rock Theme Park, and then it closed in 2009 as Freestyle Music Park. So there you go. There's your fun fact for you. And thank you for the 3-stream streak, DJ Amplify. I hope you enjoyed that Vanilla Kettle. If you have any more that you want to hear, let me know. What time does Romani go to bed? 8? How many tiny cow figurines are in Clocktown? I don't remember this one off the top of my head. Apparently I do. What is the name of the Clocktown's Inn? That is the Stockpot Inn. What is the name of the singer of the Indiegogo's? That is Lulu. It's not Toto. They do not bless the rains in Africa. What is the name of the mayor of Clocktown? It is Dotor. There we go. Did you ever use that log cheat I got for you last stream for guessing the song? No, I haven't. I haven't used it yet. I should do that. I haven't done that yet. Thank you for reminding me, DJ. I've got to do that. Thank you. That gave us a big old pile of nothing, however. That's... oh well. My fun fact is the Coachella 2-pack hologram was one of the first VTubers. Hello, Blood Limia. You always give us unique things in chat. How's it going? We We already checked all the pistols down here, didn't we? Yeah, nothing happening. That's grand. Tupac being one of the first VTubers, that's brilliant. Alright. I need to do that, DJ. Thank you for reminding me. Okay. Nice. That had no bearing on anything that we're doing. Alright, we're gonna call heads or tails, so heads or tails, please. Alrighty, Vegemite, congratulations to everyone who picked heads today. That goes to Flabby Johns and 4 others. Wow. Very nice. Congratulations. If that's one of you, like, go on. You're cashing in your win for an in-game action. Is that okay? Please go ahead. You let me know what your in-game action is. I'm chilling, low-key, been sleeping hella because I stayed up for 4 days and my body just wants to make up for lost sleep. What the hell? Oh my god. What? Wow. Whoa, that's incredible. Wow. Please get plenty of sleep. Please don't do that again. That's probably bad for you. I'm waiting for the doors to open for Lincoln Park. Oh, APC, hi. Let us know how it goes. Let us know how Lincoln Park is. More heat and quiz. Alright, I hear you. I hear you. Let's go. I like that idea. Let's go. I swear the last 4 of these have been heads. It does feel like that, honestly. It genuinely does. We're gonna have to do another heads or tails soon to test this theory. Loki. Alright. I don't know if it will allow us to do it again on this day cycle and the randomizer. We're gonna find out though. Also, because we already have pre-activated our statues, we might as well activate these as well. For when we do eventually get an ocarina. We still don't have an ocarina. That's absolutely wild to me. Alright. I've always picked heads and won. I've decided to change it up today and lost. Oh no! That's actually funny. Sorry. I mean, it's not funny, but it's a little bit funny. More Keaton quiz. Alrighty. You're a good child. Answer me this. What is the name of the festival that's going to be held in Clocktown? That is the Carnival of Time. Hey, DJ Amplified redeemed 2 truths, 1 lie with Sauber. Alright, we're going to get to that after our Keaton quiz, I promise. How many members are in the Indiegogo's? 5. Sorry, I had to count for that one for a second. I forgot to turn the lights off on one of my properties today, so I had to drive out 45 minutes back to the place to turn off the lights and another 30 minutes at home. Live, laugh, love my jealous life. Oh no, that actually sucks. What bad habit does Andrew the innkeeper have? She's always quick to apologize. You never see it, but apparently it's true. What color trunks does Tingle the map maker wear? He doesn't wear any? Bro's just free balling it. Oh my god. Darmani is of which race? Jeez, I wonder. He's a Goron. Alright. And we get 20 rupees for that. Thank you so much for redeeming your win for that one, Ducky. I appreciate it. Now let's get 2 truths, 1 lie started. We're going to get this set up as a gamba so everyone can participate for the chance for channel points. That's the word. Alright, let me think of our 2 truths, 1 lie. let's see. I'm thinking. Give me a second. Give me a second, people. Oh, sorry. Alright, what's another one? Alrighty, we have our 2 truths, 1 lie started. Thank you to DJ Amplify for that. You can get in your channel points for the one that you think is the lie. Your 3 options are: I'm currently drinking lemonade, my desk constantly rickrolls me, and I am 5'2". You pick which one the lie is. You pick which one the lie is, and, you know, yeah, that's it. Put your channel points into which one you think the lie is. Let's go. Okay. We only have elegy, don't we? Yeah. We've made it to Stone Tower. Sorry, I'm just trying to think about where we should go next. Can we see the drink though? Yes. Was that enough time to see the drink? Okay. Let's return to spawn. We're gonna save as much time in Majora's Mask as we can. We're gonna spend as much time in Ocarina, because I just realized we're on the 3rd day and we don't have an Ocarina to play summertime. We've done... I never wrote anything down. Sorry, what does the truth lie Gamba mean? So you are picking which one the lie is. We're playing 2 truths, 1 lie. 2 of those options are true. 2 of those options are true. 1 is the lie. You are trying to pick which one the lie is. Ow. You were trying to pick which one the lie is. So don't forget to vote for that in the game bar, in the game bar. If you don't have any channel points, you can just pop it in chat, I guess. But let me know. Hello, Eep. How's it going? How you doing? I want to see what that Gamba's looking like. All right, we've got 50. Whoa, hello. Hey, thank you so much for the 2 gift subs, Eve. I appreciate it. Taffy Man is cool. 199412 and MG Power. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Eve. I appreciate it. How you going? Yeah, why is lemonade a lie? It could be that, so the options are: I'm currently drinking lemonade, my desk rickrolls me every day, and I am 5'2". Those are the options. One of them is a lie. One of them, and that's not a hint or anything. I'm just drinking. One of them is the lie. 2 of them are the truth. We can't do much here without an ocarina. I'm just realizing that. Yeah, okay. I would rather have a shield for this, but okay. It could be lemonade flavoring in the drink. I'm not giving any hints today. Alrighty. The hype train? Why is there a hype train? What is happening? Good lord, what is happening in here? Sorry to steal your line there, Eep. Thank you again for the gift subs. Alright. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just realizing there's not going to be a whole lot we're going to be able to do here, if anything. I suppose we could go... Because 2 subs always start a hype train. Hey, I mean, we'll take it. Absolutely. It was just a bit of a delayed reaction on Twitch's part, but you know what? We'll take it. There's not much we're going to be able to do in here, is there? We have gold gauntlets. Oh, what? Okay. I forgot that we had hookshot on anywhere, and I was just going to find the hookshot spot. Alright. Alright, you have very limited time on that gamba, by the way. I don't know how much time. You've got 16 seconds, so any last minute points you want, you put them in now. Alrighty. I'm pulling up that prediction so I can see. There we go. Alright, let's just... Also, my fan just died. That's fun. Alright. Alright, that gamba is now closed, so it is time for us to call that. We're just gonna... Alrighty. So, your options were, one of them is a lie, two of them are the truth. The options are, I'm currently drinking lemonade, my desk constantly rickrolls me, and I am 5'2". Alright, 40% of people believe the lie is that I'm drinking lemonade. 38% believe that the desk rickrolling me is the lie. And then 22 believe that I'm 5'2" is the lie. I'm here to tell you, I'm drinking soda water, not lemonade. I'm just drinking carbonated water. That's it. Not lemonade. Just plain old carbonated water from my soda stream. So congratulations to Ducky and Soup for that. I am here to say that I am indeed 5'2". I am short. And my desk does in fact rickroll me every day. And hang on. And that's because I have taped to the top of my desk this artwork. I don't know if you can see it properly, but that's taped very visibly to the top of my desk. It's an artwork of the YouTube video of the rickroll. So there you go. Thank you, DJ M5, for redeeming that. That's awesome. Let me put my fan on charge so it can play, because yeesh, I am wanting a fan. It's like not a hot day, but it's just so humid where I am, and the humidity is low-key killing me. Do not enjoy the humidity. 0 out of 10 can recommend. I'm also short. I'm a guy. I'm 5'6". Short game. Yeah, absolutely. Let short game pop off. Woo! We love it. Honestly, being short is so fun. I love it. And Insect Tech also redeemed fish. Thank you. Let's fish and go. Oops. Yeah, whatever. 5-minute timer, please, fish. Alright, that is started, fish. Hey, thank you for the 5-stream streak, Eat Fish. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you so much, fish. Alright. Instead of fish, I mean, there's no issue with using fire arrows, fish, but there's also kind of no point. Fish. There we go, fish. Alright. Should be a 40 streak, not gonna lie. I think I was up to 32 fish. I feel bad. Yeah, no valid. Nothing genetically wrong, I'm just under 5 foot in height. I mean, not that there's anything genetic, yeah. You're under 5 foot, that's short game indeed, Ducky. I love that for you, fish. How much could a fish fish if a fish could fish? A fish could fish, but it would be many fish if a fish could fish. Fish. I don't, fish. It should be at 46, but now I'm at 6. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that about your streaks, both of you. Sorry about that, fish. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that fish. Also, there was actually no point to us doing this fish. We could have just one-shotted fish. Oh well, fish. Let's go. Alright, fish. Up. So, come on, fish. Get your fish together, man. There we go. Alrighty. Hello, monkey fish. Thank you. So, we're in a bit of a weird spot at the moment, fish. We officially, are looking for the 3 pieces of the Triforce fish. We have yet to find any, and we're on our, like, 3rd stream of this seed fish. It's a weird situation we're in, fish. We have found exactly nothing so far. And... crap, fish. You still have a cheat that you can use, fish. Oh! That's the... Yes, fish. Absolutely. Forgot about that fish. Yes. Sorry, we were only saying that before, fish, and I've already forgot about it, fish. Okay. We can't use that. That's not eligible for Triforce pieces, fish. Just long shot, Sally. Fish. Just fish and long shot at this point, bro. It's not eligible to use on Triforce pieces, but it might be eligible to use on, say, an ocarina fish. Just saying. Just fish and saying. Bro, fish. Thank you. Fish. What the fish? A smooth out. Thank you, fish. I tried very hard, clearly. Fish. There we go. Alright, let's fish and go. I think this is pretty much all that we're going to be able to do here, fish. This is the boss key. Okay, actually, we can now go to the boss room. We can see what the boss is at the very least, fish. Let's save dungeon entrance. Fish. Alright. What do you think the boss is going to be, fish? I would love to see, like... I'd love to see body roasting. There's our 5-minute timer on fish. Thank you so much for that one, insect. Let's fish and go. Okay. Nothing up here. I'm so really bad at this ledge for some reason. There we go, fish. I have a feeling it's Bongo. No, Baron. Oh, crap. It's like the one boss we can't do. That low-key sucks a little bit. Okay. We might as well take a moment to check the pots before we get out of here. Alright, nothing. Excellent. Let's quit and get out of here. We have nothing we can do here. Alrighty. What does everyone think? Should we use that cheat that DJ Amplifier gave us, that check spoiler log, for an ocarina fish? I don't have to do that anymore. But should we do that for an ocarina, gang? Or do you think we should tough it out? You let me know. I don't know. I want to know what you think. What was Forest Temple? I think... Was Forest Temple DC? Let's quickly check. Oh, I'm hearing a resounding yes. Alright, alright. If I'm hearing yeses, I will do it. I will 100% do it. In Rando, is there a difference between the Fairy Ocarina and Ocarina of Time? Yes and no. It depends on your settings, really. In our settings, no. In our settings, no. I have a theory to test on how to break Sao. Okay, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it. I'm keen. I think, maybe. I want to hear this theory. Alright. Am I checking for Ocarina? I've got the spoiler log up. I'm not checking anything without you guys telling me. So you let me know. Alright, we are. Okay, we got this. Easy. We can do this. Alright. Okay. Ocarina. Progressive Ocarina. Okay. 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 Sorry, I'm just thinking. Gerudo Training Ground. We need to find... It's in Gerudo Training Grounds. We just need to find Gerudo Training Grounds. And we haven't done it yet. So, thank you for that. We need to go find Gerudo Training Grounds. Let's go through and check as many dungeons as we can. I remember it's not Spirit. That's all I remember. Ban the word fish and then redeem... So we banned fish, but then we've also got fish. How does this fishing work? Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Hang on, I'm going the complete wrong way because I'm very overwhelmed right now. Hello! Yeet raid! Hello, welcome in! Thank you so much, Yeetwood Mac. That is a 10 out of 10 name, by the way. Yeetwood Mac for the raid. I know we're getting damaged. That's fine. We're gonna take it. Hang on. Bear with me, everyone. Let's go. Thank you so much for the raid, Yeetwood Mac. I love that name. Welcome in, raiders. Hello. I'm Salbow. We are doing an Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask combined randomizer where we need to find the 3 pieces of the Triforce. And we are failing miserably so far. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. Yeetwood, how was your raid? How was your raid? I'm sure your raid was fantastic. How was your stream? Yeah, I love Fleetwood Mac. I love Stevie Nicks. Hello. All right, let's go. Hello, Chrissa Bissa. Love that. Hello, Lena Mark. Hello, AK Fandom 907. Hello, Yeetwood Mac. Hello, Uwu Nu Yasha. I am so sorry. Hello, everyone. 10 out of 10. I'm always so impressed by the randomizers. Ocarina was enough for me to get through by itself. Honestly, so valid. So valid. This has not been a kind seed to us. It started off as like the easiest baby seed of all time. And now it's just... I don't know what this is anymore. Speaking of not knowing what this is... Deku Dance Party. Anyway, let's just quickly take care of this, and then we're gonna go see what Forest Temple is. So, our rules for our randomizer. For the rules for our randomizer, we have all of our dungeons randomized between both Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. To get to Majora's Mask, we need to go through the Happy Mask Salesman shop in Clocktown, which will take us to the bottom of the clock tower. And we go through the bottom of the clock tower to get back to Clocktown. To Castletown. I know what I'm saying. Doesn't matter that nobody else does. All of our items are somewhat shared. They're just, okay. We're just dancing. We're having fun. Inuyasha was the best. It was the first anime to get me into anime. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Stream was good. I was playing Blueprints. It's a puzzle game. Ooh, that sounds fun. That actually sounds pretty awesome. While you're here, Yeetwood Mac, please go ahead and type in chat. Tell us what you do. Tell us who you are. I want to hear all about it. Please give yourself the shout out. I want to hear it. Hey, thank you so much for the follow. Inuyasha. I'm again very sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I haven't watched anime in a while. And yeah, I should. I really should. I keep getting told that I need to start One Piece. You are pronouncing correct. Okay, fantastic. I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you for the follow, Yeetwood Mac. I appreciate it. I love to see that. Thank you. You are so sweet to apologize. I'm so bad with names. I'm so bad with pronouncing names. I'm constantly like this. That my chat can tell you. All right, let's go see what Forest Temple is. I think it's DC? Question mark? So, as I said before, all of our dungeons are randomized. We are looking for the Triforce of Courage, the Triforce of Wisdom, and the Triforce of Power. And it would be so much easier if I'd written any of this down. I did not. Thank you so much for following, Chris Abissa. Thank you so much. I'm a variety streamer. We do puzzle games and baking streams and lots of yapping. That's awesome! Everyone go give Yeetwood Mac a follow, because that sounds really fun. Yeah, actually I am going to return to spawn. I was considering just not doing it, but we'll do it from here. Thank you so much for the follow, and thank you again for the raid. That's awesome. Love to see Link getting down when someone follows. Absolutely. Link's a straight up baddie. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we love to see the little dance happening. Did you bring cookies for the whole class? Oh, I could go for a fat cookie right now. A cookie sounds so good. I haven't eaten dinner yet. I'm starving. That sounds great. Alrighty. We're going to go to, Forest Temple and Deku Tree are now crossed off on the things that we need to check. Let's go check Fire Temple, DC, and Shadow Temple, because I don't think we've even seen Shadow Temple. Not this time. Last week we had Red Velvet Cupcake. Oh. I am so jealous. That actually sounds so good. That actually sounds amazing. I have a piece of chocolate cake in the fridge that's that I've been hoarding for like a special occasion. I'm so ready to devour that in the break. Not me eating Oreos and milk right now. Oreos and milk, goated combo. I haven't. No, that's not true. I have tried Oreos and milk. I think I have dipped Oreos in milk before, but it's not something I have done often. Have you tried Reese's There are Reese's Oreos? To be fair, I've only had like Reese's Pieces like once or twice. You can get them in Australia, they're just expensive. No, this was Ganon's Castle. My go-to is always double stuff. Ooh. Double stuffed. I want to try double stuffed Oreos. I haven't tried those. I want to try double stuffed Oreos. Hang on a second. There we go. Much better. I'm still recovering from a little bit of a cold, so if I mute myself, it's because I'm coughing. But otherwise, we're good. There's Reese's Oreos and Oreo Reese's. Are they not the same thing? I'm so confused by all of this, but wow. I need to try more snack foods. I'm not a snacky person. I used to be like a huge snacky person, but over the past few years, I don't know, just not so much anymore. And it's probably for the best, because previously I used to be able to smash like a giant bag of Doritos in like one sitting. So probably for the best, I guess, but also I wish I could still smash down an entire bag of Oreos, entire bag of Doritos. That would actually slap. Also, you may notice if you've never watched me, if you're a raider or you're new to stream, you may notice I'm not particularly conservative with my health. That's just how I normally play. It's, yeah, it's typical for me. Alright, except in this occasion where we'll actually kill them, I guess. I just get way too impatient and way too impatient way too quickly. If there's a need to be conservative with my health, we will be that, absolutely. Cool Ranch or Nacho Cheese Doritos? I've never tried Cool Ranch Doritos. I've never found them in Australia. I've never once found them in Australia. I do want to try them though. I would be down to try them. It's always fun to see people okay in their own ways. Absolutely. I was gonna say, I play very recklessly, and we're okay with that here. Also, we have Hookshot on anywhere, and I normally love this. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I've never tried Cool Ranch Doritos. I've never found them in Australia. But I do love nacho cheese. The nacho cheese ones slap. Let's just do it this way. There we go. Alright, let's go. We actually have access to this grotto over here already, which is very nice. Oh, hammer, Sally. I was wondering why it wasn't working, and then I've actually got to equip the hammer before I use it, believe it or not. I recently seen it work. We sell frosted donut whole cereal. That doesn't sound nice. I could be wrong in that, but that isn't cereal like cornflakes? Cafe's mask, we'll take that. Why not? And a Poe, absolutely not. Alright, let's go. Nacho cheese is the best, but it should be illegal to not offer Cool Ranch. There probably are places in the city where I could get Cool Ranch. Probably. Possibly. Maybe. I just haven't found them. Can I ask a really rude question? Possibly rude question. What is the obsession with, like, ranch sauce? I've tried ranch sauce. It's not that great. I must not be trying the right ranch sauce because I don't get it. Macca's did like McDonald's, Australian McDonald's did like chicken wings with ranch sauce, and I don't know, I wasn't feeling the ranch sauce. Kind of mid, sorry. That's so rude, but I don't get it. Yeah, we've been here before. We've done all that we can do here at the moment. This food talk is making me hungry. I'm lurking in the back while getting some cereal. Absolutely! Enjoy your lurk, Yeetwood. As an American, I also don't like it that much. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like, it's either the ranch that is offered in Australia is dog water, or it's just not that good. I used to hate ranch. It wasn't until recently that I learned to like it with chicken. Okay, fair enough. With buffalo wings, peak with everything, no thanks. Yeah, I've seen people dip like pizza in ranch sauce, and that just sounds disgusting to me. Pizza's already got sauce on it. not know that? Pizza's already got sauce on it. Revolutionary. No judgment to anyone who does do that, but mild curiosity more than anything. I genuinely don't get the ranch sauce hype. But I suppose on the same vein, people may not get the like the Vegemite hype. Also, there's not much of a Vegemite hype, so I will die on the hill that Vegemite is kind of it. It's not bad, but like it's kind of it. If the Americans in the chat are like, if you have not tried Vegemite, okay, if you've never tried Vegemite before and you want to try Vegemite, the biggest mistake you could do is slathering it on like peanut butter or Nutella or something like that. The tiniest, thinnest layer with some butter on toast is how you eat it. A thin layer. Every time I see people try a Vegemite for the first time, they literally like slather that shit on thick, and you can't do that. That's the one way to get to hating it. My biggest pet peeve food-wise is whenever I have something with sauce gravy and it ends up touching my salad. Oh yeah, okay, that's so valid. Like a gravy or something touching a salad? No. Salad dressing touching like cold meat? I'm okay with that actually. But hot sauce touching cold salad? No. Like, yeah, no. I get that. It's a no. You eat Vegemite with a spoon, Flabby Johns? You're built different. I like it, but you're built different. I can't do this. Hang on. Also, let's use the razor sword for a while. Why not? Alright. Nope. Nope. Bear with me for a second here, people. Nope. My controller really doesn't like me. Really doesn't like me getting ISG, so it takes a second. Nope. I'm not too worried about wasting bombs though. There we go. I hope you enjoy watching people play with save states, because you're about to see it. Excellent. I can't believe you eat Vegemite with a spoon, Flabby Johns. That you are impressive. My sister once gave me Vegemite, like toast with Vegemite, and the Vegemite was too thick, and I didn't eat Vegemite for like 6 years afterwards because it was slightly too thick. Nope. That's not it. Crap. Alright, yeah, eat a thin layer when you need to eat. Absolutely. Oh, I saved that. In theory. Okay, if anyone's not aware of what we're doing here, we are getting into Shadow Temple, but we don't have Din's Fire. We don't have Din's Fire to get in. So we are having to get in without loading we have to get up to the area without loading in the torches to do Din's Fire. When you come around it from the other side, the room itself doesn't load in with the torches and with the door. So we are literally just glitching our way through. However, this gets really, really glitchy and you get stuck really easily. No. So we are save stating a lot because otherwise you're gonna watch me for 10 minutes get ISG, fail at this, get ISG again, fail at this again. You get what I mean. I used to eat it with a spoon. I'm sure you have different options in Australia, but what are your top 3 cereals? Mine are Oreos, O's, Captain Crunch Berry Mix, Apple Jacks. I have no idea what any of those are, I'm afraid. Oreo has a cereal? Okay. I love Fruit Loops. Although I haven't had them since I was a kid. Fruit Loops were goated though. They're like, they're like caramel flavored wheat circles, essentially. Honey Nut Cornflakes, which is cornflakes but with honey and nuts in it. Really good. And then special K with like the apple chunks in it, which is like, again, like it's a healthy cereal. Well, a lot of our cereals are healthy, or marketed as healthy at least. And this is straight up just not working for me today. A lot of our cereals are marketed as really healthy. It's, yeah, a healthy cereal, and it's got like dried berries in it. It's actually really nice. Hang on, there we go. Yeah, eat a thin layer when you're new to it. I only used to eat it with a spoon, but weirdly after my pregnancies it changed, so I can only deal with it in thin amounts. Wow. Oh, also good night, Tiny. Good night, Tiny. Good night, Tiny. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, let's do this better, shall we? Come on. Come on. I know we can do this. There we go. Okay. And it's already automatically put me in a sit-lock position. Alright, hang on. Bear with me. I'm currently on the... good morning. Hello, Marmike. How are you going? I'm going good. I will be doing better once I can get into Shadow Temple. I promise you our gameplay's normally a little bit more interesting than this. Not by much, but a little bit. I'm currently on the Oracle games and attempting to 100% them. Yeah, you mentioned that last week. How's that going? We have Fruit Loops, Honey Nut Cheerios, and Special K's in America. Okay, so you do have those. There you go. I think Honey Nut Cheerios are like almost the same thing. Like they're Honey Nut but cornflakes, not Cheerios. We do have Cheerios in Australia. I haven't really had them before. I don't know. I haven't had breakfast cereal in a long time. I used to be a huge breakfast cereal person, and now as an adult, I don't eat breakfast cereal that much anymore. I probably should. Okay, there we go. Alright, bear with me. We're gonna try and get them. We're gonna try and get this. If we can't, we might just have to come back as an adult. Because unfortunately, this is easier to... It's one of those things where this is way easier as an adult. Come on, bro. Let me get this. So, unfortunately, because we are on a ledge of collision that we're not ever supposed to reach, and we're walking along the seams, we can get stuck a lot because we're jumping onto ledges that we're not supposed to reach. I think if we can't get it in the next few minutes, we're just going to come back as an adult because it's a little bit easier as an adult. It should only take us about 5 minutes to turn into an adult anyway. Come on, bro. Okay. What do you have for breakfast then? A lot of the time it's bad. It's a bad habit, but a lot of the time I straight up just don't eat breakfast. A lot of the time I just straight up don't eat breakfast. I really should though. If I'm in like the office or something, alright, let's just go back to... Let's go back and change into an adult just to make this easier on ourselves. Hey Jay Buckrums, how's it going? If I'm in the office or something, there's like this creamy pesto sandwich that the cafe at the bottom of my workplace makes. It's tomato, pesto, and mozzarella, and it is so nice. So every so often I'll treat myself to that. But otherwise I generally don't eat breakfast. I might have a coffee or a protein shake. I probably should eat breakfast more. I'm sure ours has a lot more sugar in our cereals. I know people from the UK say our cereal has more sugar than their candy. Wow. Yeah, I will say marshmallows in cereal is a confounding thing. I've never heard of that before. Well, I hadn't until... Is it Lucky Charms that has the marshmallows in it? Because I remember someone saying, that, like, not in chat, but I was talking to a friend years ago, and they were talking about how they love Lucky Charms, but they pick the cereal bits out and only keep the marshmallows. And I thought they were joking, and I was like, yeah, same here with all my cereals. I only keep the marshmallows. And they're like, yeah, right? The marshmallows are the best bit. And they were actually fully serious. And it kind of took me by surprise. Marshmallows, like... Marshmallows? Wild. Hello, Jay Buckrums. How are you going? Hello, people. Hope you're all wellsies. We are indeed. I won't say it on stream, but if you Google why they invented cereal to begin with, it will blow your mind. I actually know about this, and it is so funny. Genuinely so funny. It is an incredible backstory. Yeah, Lucky Charms is the one with the marshmallows. That's it. Yeah, it's wild. Good, I just got Pokemon Fire Red on the Switch, so I'm excited to play it. Oh, that's actually so exciting. Have you decided what your team's gonna look like yet? I haven't gotten Fire Red or Leaf Green on the Switch yet. I've got Leaf Green on Game Boy, so I'm tossing up about whether or not to get it on Switch. Probably will. Knowing me, I probably will. But yeah, no, I haven't gotten it yet. But I'm currently playing through Omega Sapphire, Alpha Ruby, whichever one it is. I'm playing through Alpha Sapphire or Alpha Sapphire. I never remember which description goes with which one. Yeah, I'm currently playing through Alpha Sapphire at the moment, so I'm very keen on that. I think I will go back to Fire Red, Leaf Green after this though. I haven't played a pre-physical special split Pokemon game in a long time. Alright, let's try this again as Adult Link. So the whole reason why we're doing this is because we don't have Din's Fire. If we had Din's Fire, this would be so much easier. I'm just double checking the tracker. We don't have Din's Fire. We have everything but Din's Fire, right? Right? If we spend the last yeah, okay, thank God. I was gonna say, if we spend the last 20 minutes just farting around for no reason, that'd be so funny. That's not the right sword. I'm gonna pick Bulbasaur as a starter, not sure with the rest, but I want a Psyduck and a Skarmory. Yeah, honestly, so valid. I've been watching someone do a playthrough with a Skarmory at the moment, and I forgot how good Skarmory is. I need to use one. I haven't used a Skarmory in like a long time. Alright. Back at it again with the save stating. We also have a lot of chocolate flavored cereals that will turn your milk into chocolate milk. Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Pebbles, Oreos, Count Chocula. I will say, I do want to try Count Chocula because that sounds funny to me. The idea of a cereal called Count Chocula. Icon. There we go. So many other chocolate cereals. We've got Cocoa Puffs. We've got Cocoa Puffs. We've got Nutri-Grain cereal, which is like a protein cereal but with chocolate in it. And that has also the same property of turning your milk chocolatey. We have like, it's not a chocolate one, but we have rice bubbles. Rice bubbles are cool. I don't mind rice bubbles. Yeah, we have a few chocolatey ones, but I just, yeah. Shut up, Nabby. I'm just not good at remembering all the cereals because I don't have them very often. Come on, let me have this, bro. Alright. Does the US have stuff like Up and Go? Oh, yeah. Yeah, do the US have like Up and Go, like a breakfast? I don't think they make Count Chocula. They don't make Count Chocula anymore, but it has the best name. What are you talking about? It has the best name. Oh, so come on, game. Let me have this, bro. That was terrible. Let's do this again. I told you this is easier as an adult. We're already way further than we were as a child. I have done it before as a child, and it actually sucked. Hopefully that wasn't a mistake. Doesn't seem like it. There we go. Bro! Are you kidding me? That actually annoys me. Don't say that. That annoys me. That's a reference, I guess. I can't believe they don't make Count Chocula anymore. That gets me. Cocoa Puffs are nice. Yeah, they are so good. My mum, when I was a kid, used to make like, I don't know what you would call, I don't even remember what we called them. But they were like, here we go. Finally, we're finally here. I'm gonna miss this jump, aren't I? No, we got it. Alright, easy. This better be GTG after all this. Hey! GTG. This is what we were looking for. Excellent. All of that was now worth it. All of that was worth it. That's excellent. Okay. Yeah, Cocoa Puffs are really nice. My mum used to make, like, I can't remember what she called them, but they were, she would, like, melt extra chocolate into it and, like, sometimes peanut butter and stuff. And she would turn it into, like, this, like, almost cupcakey looking thing. So good. It's a Halloween thing. Ah, they have Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Blueberry. Oh, that's actually really cute. I like Blueberry. That's adorable. I'm not sure what that is. If you're in the southern states, we have a place called Waffle House that is open 24/7. It's a nasty restaurant that's very sticky, very sketchy, but the food is worth going to. So Up and Go is like it's like a supplement meal, I guess, specifically for like breakfast. Like it's marketed like you don't have time to eat. You take an Up and Go with you, and it fills your breakfast needs. They're actually pretty tasty. I used to have an Up and Go all the time, and then it started triggering my lactose issues, where it never used to before. Come on, bro. There we go. Perfect. I don't know where in GTG this operator is, so we're gonna have to do as much of this as we can. Okay. Oh no, my oh well. We've got a almost endless supply of shields, so that's fine. I'm not too worried. Bear with me for a second here. If I'm a bit quiet for a second, it's because I genuinely forgot where all of these silver rupees are. I haven't done this silver rupee thing in like ages. Hey Kazzy, how's it going? And there's our last one over there. Nice. How did I miss that? That's actually so slack. This is we're gonna miss out on this and void out purely because I can't hit the bloody. There we go, much better. Never heard of such breakfast drink like that. We have Ensure and Boost, which are protein nutrition drinks. We have Boost, but it's a chocolate bar. If you're a real American who needs an up and go meal, we've got McDonald's. Low-key kind of iconic. That's hilarious. That's brilliant. Yeah, we have like meal supplements and stuff like that up and go. You can get them at like most vending machines, I'd say, in the country. I would say you can get them at fairly, like a fair few vending machines and train stations. And you can also buy them in bulk at like Coles and Woolies and stuff like that. Alright. Perfect! Hello Kazzy, you're late, Kazzy. No! Perfectly on time. Alright, come on. There we go. Anything? Nothing. Been hella stressed out all over the place. Oh no, Kazzy, are you okay? Are you okay? Silver rupee, excellent. 9. What's the 9? I want to know. What? 2 $5 sausage egg McMuffins. for the win. The hash prices are horribly overpriced, like $4 for one hash brown patty. It's only $4 for a hash brown for you? Actually, no, I think that's actually probably fairly similar to us. I think our hash browns are something like, I think they're probably about $4.50 each. And then our sausage and egg McMuffins are... they're ridiculously overpriced. I don't remember how much they are, but they are ridiculously overpriced. They're like $8 or $9, I think, from what I remember. A Mighty McMuffin, because I don't eat eggs, so a Mighty McMuffin meal for me is $11.25. And I can't even have the egg on it, so it's the cheapest way to get a sausage and bacon McMuffin with cheese. There it is. I was trying to remember where on earth the hookshot spot was. Perfect. Which way do we go first? Here, I guess? Oh, okay, yep. Okay, let's go back the other way first. Thank you. I learned the hard way that fast food restaurants in the South have so many options that aren't offered anywhere else, like chicken biscuits, steak biscuits. What on earth is a chicken biscuit? Like a chicken flavored Oreo or something? And a pork chop sausage gravy biscuit. That sounds so confusing to my brain. What on earth is a chicken biscuit? Our biscuits are like, you know, Monte Carlos and Oreos and all that fun stuff. Yeah, good. Just last month hitting me and it's just blocked. Kazzy, if you ever want to talk about anything, you know where to find me on Discord. You know where to find me on here. You let me know. We're all here for each other. So if you want to talk about anything, let me know, please. Hopefully you're okay. It's never fun feeling like that. It's a deep fried chicken that's placed between a scone. What? That's a thing? That's a thing? Does that not taste gross? I don't... Please, let me know. What? That's wild. Not judging, but that... Like a scone as in like a scone with cream and jam. It's a deep fried chicken that's placed between a scone. McMuffin you can get 2 for $5. That's wild. But if you do a bagel instead of an English muffin, they're like $6 a piece. You can do a bagel in the US with your McMuffin? That's wild. Actually, I really want a McMuffin now. I want a bacon and sausage McMuffin with cheese. That sounds so good. Wow. American biscuit is like fluffy bread pastry. Okay, so it's like a not like a English scone, I guess. Not the same as an English scone. Biscuits and gravy is so good. I want country fried steak now. Steak does sound so good. I'm so hungry. I appreciate it. Of course, Kazzy, anytime. Or I could save about 30 and maybe come some stuff for emotes. Love that. Okay, Sabal Google's pics of Southern American biscuits. Alright. Southern American biscuits. I'm actually Googling that so I can... Boom, let's go. Savory American scones. Soft, flaky, buttery, and towering. Traditionally made with soft winter wheat, cold buttermilk, and lard. Ah. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think I actually have had one of these before. I'm sorry. I just saw an image of one with the most disgusting looking gravy I've ever seen in my life. No, I feel like I have probably had one of these before. They look familiar. So, you put like the steak in between them? Or you put like the chicken in between them? Are they large enough for like a... I don't know. Okay, chicken. Okay, so you put the chicken in between. Okay. That's interesting. Interesting. Okay. Hot honey butter chicken sandwich. Sorry, now I'm getting sidetracked. Oh my. Okay, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. You can get a dozen eggs for $3.50, but you gotta cook it. Thank you, J Buckrums. Gonna be lurking now. Hope stream goes well and you enjoy. Thank you so much for joining, J Buckrums. I appreciate it. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you. All I know is what you call biscuits, we call scones. What we call scones, you call cookies. Yeah. What? Yeah. Oh, well, you call biscuits, we call cookies. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's exactly it. What Flabby John said. I was trying to figure out how that. I was trying to figure that out in my brain. My brain's not making much sense today. And also, I'm not aiming today, apparently. Bro! There we go. Put the fries in the bag, Salvo. Bro, I'm gonna run out of arrows. And this, like, resets after a cycle, doesn't it? Okay. Let's get good at this, shall we? Okay, I'm gonna read the messages in a second, I promise. Bro, no! Okay. Was it white gravy with sausage in it? It was like a brownie grey colour. It didn't look good. It was like a brownie grey colour and really lumpy. Why is gravy lumpy? Why is gravy lumpy? Gravy should not be lumpy. Eggs are like $1 each here in California. I actually don't know how much eggs are. I should check that. Again, because I don't eat eggs, I don't have a need to buy them very often. I think the only time I really buy eggs is if I'm baking. That's it. I should really check to see how much they are though. I think last time I checked they were probably like 12 or 13 bucks for a dozen. But I get the free range large ones. I'm a free range girly. Please give me some arrows. Arrows? No. Okay, cool. Apparently burgers are called sandwiches. And also the bread, the second it's bread, not a bun, it's a burger. Yeah, absolutely, that's it. Thank you for the arrows. That's it. As soon as it's like, yeah. If it's on a burger bun, it's burger. It's a burger. Literally, I could make a sandwich with meat, with like hot meat, sauce, cheese, but if it's on bread, it's a sandwich. If it's on a burger bun, it's a burger. That's it. Simple as that. I don't make the rules. We call that turkey gravy. Great on turkey meat. So it's gravy with turkey in it on turkey. I'm learning so much here. This is incredible. Okay. I'm trying to think. Do we have anything that weird? Like, do we have anything... Not weird, I'm not saying it's weird, but do we have anything in Australia that would confuse other people, apart from fairy bread? Which we've already talked about here. We've already talked about fairy bread. Ugh. There's another switch, isn't there? You can tell this is like the one place in Zelda I don't go very often. No? Okay. That's fine. Country gravy is white gravy with sausage bits in it. Oh, is that the ocarina there? That's the ocarina there. We don't have to do the rest of this. Excellent! We found our ocarina. The rest of this place can go away now. I'm happy with that. Let's go. Let's just hook shot over. I'm done with this place. I hate this place. If you cannot tell, GTG is the bane of my existence. I really don't like it. There we go. You'll call them chicken burgers, we call them chicken sandwiches. Literally, to us a burger is just strictly cow meat. Wow. We have chicken burgers, we have fish burgers, which is like a fillet of fish. Although you guys say filet-o fish, we say fillet-o fish, which is funny, I guess. But what's for certain is people still don't eat them no matter what. Crowd control sends Sal home. Literally. I'm done here. Bunning snags. Oh yeah, we have the national food of Australia is either the national food of Australia can either be fairy bread, which is bread and sparkle and sprinkles, or hundreds and thousands as we call them here, or the bunning snag, and that's where we go to a hardware store to eat sausages. It's white bread, sometimes buttered, more often than not buttered. A sausage, a bunning sausage, which is a sausage cooked over the barbecue, normally with the ends a little bit charred, just as you know, it was intended. Onions, except now they put the onions on the bottom because someone tried to sue Bunnings. So you have to put the onions underneath the sausage, and then you pick your sauce. You get barbecue sauce, tomato sauce, which is ketchup, I guess, and mustard. And they're your three options. And you get that for maybe $4, and a can of Coke for $2.50. And that's like that's it. That's the Australian institution right there. Still a burger. So fake meat or tofu is still a burger. Okay, that's cool. We finally have an ocarina, by the way. I didn't make mention of that. We finally have an ocarina, people. We can do so much more now. Excellent. Alright, checks galore. And similarly snags at polling booths. Yes, our democracy sausages. We have what we call democracy sausages. You vote, you get a sausage. Or the ability to buy a sausage. We don't make the rules. These are the rules. Democracy sausages are a thing. Although, it's becoming less of a thing now, and it's so disappointing. There are places that don't offer democracy sausages anymore, and it breaks my little heart. Democracy sausages are the best thing that's ever happened to Australia. Because voting is mandatory here, voting is mandatory across all of Australia. In order to like sort of jazz it up a little bit, most voting places have a sausage sizzle and sometimes like a bake sale as well. And they're usually held by the local schools or local communities where you vote at. And it's like it's a way of getting funds for the community. We did a bake sale at our high school on voting days to get funds for our school musicals. So it's the voters' fault that, you know, we did things, I guess. Yeah, I love democracy sausages. All those biscuit options are anything in southern states. So anything starting at and below Virginia, West Virginia, Kentucky, Missouri, and Texas. Everywhere else they have sausage, biscuits, and donuts. And donuts have a lot of food options. Same goes with sweet tea. I want to try your sweet tea, but at the same time, I'm a little scared of it. I don't know if that makes sense. I've tried like iced tea made from like the sugar crystals, but I have a feeling that America's sweet tea is like a whole different beast. They don't have a lot of food options. Okay, that makes more sense. Ever since COVID, but they're slowly coming back. Yeah, the democracy sausages are coming back, and we love to see it. In fact, there's now websites dedicated to which polling booths have democracy sausages. It's genuinely the best thing ever. A good democracy sausage. I'm not a fan of sweet tea. I like unsweetened black tea. That's it. Same here. I've tried like the sugary sweet teas and iced teas. Again, sugary by Australian standards, which is slightly less sugary. But excellent. All of my drink preferences are solely like I don't drink sweet things. I don't have things that are too high in sugar or anything like that. And that's because sugar triggers migraines for me. There we go. Do I not have Song of Time? Do I not have Song of Time? I don't have Song of Time. Okay. Stop it. I don't need to learn how to play it. That's an important thing to know. We're also going to see if the warp songs take us to our original locations, because I'm actually not sure by that. Does this take us to our original location, or is it randomized? Original location, very nice. Let's quickly see what Water Temple is. We've clearly been here before, I just don't remember. It's good, but it's very sweet. We call it Southern Sweet Tea, because if you go anywhere else in America, it's not even an option. Checks out, honestly. I've always wanted to try, I can't even have my boba or bubble tea at full sweet. I always have to have it at 30% max. Yeah, I have mine at zero sugar. I haven't had boba or sweet tea in a while, but I have zero sugar. I've always wanted to try Joyride. And a really good juice burger from Wendy's. I don't know why, but Wendy's is my wish. Juicy. Okay. Sleep deprived mamas are a whole different breed. I'm getting that one. I'm getting that one. We used to have Wendy's here in Australia, and Ducky, I don't know how old you are, but we used to have Wendy's here in Australia, but it was a very different Wendy's. Wendy's in the US is like from what I can tell, like a fried chicken fast food joint or something like that. Wendy's in Australia was an ice cream place, so I'm assuming a very different beast. But every time I hear someone talk about Wendy's, I don't go to American Wendy's. My brain immediately goes, ah, yes, ice cream. Oh, it's Ryan Trahan's Lollies. I have no idea what that is, but sounds great. I've come to a realization about In-N-Out burgers. I think they're 80% water. Okay, I need to hear this. Why are they like 80% water? I can eat 4 patty burger there and hungry like an hour later. Actually, you know what? That's valid. Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. We don't have In-N-Out here in Australia, or at least I don't think we do. But we had a burger place called Down and Out, and they got sued by In-N-Out, so they had to change their name. So they changed their name to Plan B. I used to go to that place quite a lot, and I don't know. It was a nice place for the first few visits. Like, it's a good place, I guess, but at the time, the people that like I would hang out with, they wanted to go to that place like literally every week, and after eating it every week, you get sick of it real quick. Wendy's the ice cream place. It was sort of the only competition to Donut King. Yeah, there you go. You know the place. But if I make a two patty burger on the grill, I'm full for hours. Oh, hey! Clock tower roof. Clock tower roof. Did we know this? Did we know this? Okay, we should get a song here at least. Oh! That's actually very interesting timing. I'm fairly certain we need all 4 remains, but... It's called, what did you say? Plan B. Yes. Plan B. It was called Plan B. Yeah, okay, cool. There's nothing we can do here. Return to spawn. Yeah, no, that's so fair. Is he the 50 states in 50 days guy? Oh, okay, cool. So I looked up Milo's extra sweet tea. Extra sweet tea. That's a good popular sweet tea. It has 36 grams of sugar in a 12-ounce serving. Is that a... okay, I don't know ounces. Is that a... that sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot. Wow. In-N-Out was only in the west coast of America. It wasn't until last year when the CEO moved to Tennessee, and now it's going throughout America. Wow, I didn't know that. I assumed it was like a national thing. We have Five Guys here and was violently disappointed. I love Five Guys. The Five Guys in the city is actually really good. We have Taco Bell and it's awful. Yeah, I will say that Taco Bell. No way. We have Krispy Kreme, but it's almost a meme to bring it or eat it. Yeah, that's so fair. There's more than one Five Guys in New South Wales. I think there's one in Penrith and in Penrith, New South Wales, and I think there's one in the city of New South Wales. 1 ounce is 28.35 grams. Oh, that's a lot of sugar. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. In America, Plan B is the morning after pill. Yeah, literally. That's why I heard the name and I was like, why is it called that? And they're like, oh no, you know, In-N-Out was the, like, Down and Out was the Plan A name. This is the Plan B name. It's a really weird, really weirdly named one. I tried Taco Bell. The joke about shitting yourself isn't a joke. So drink the tea, the sweet tea, then have Taco Bell to shit it out. Okay, that's so funny. I had Taco Bell once. I don't remember what it was like. I don't remember the aftermath, but I remember I didn't eat much. Like, I had like a few bites and went, I remember I was like, it was a resounding I remember I was, I met it with a resounding meh. Okay. So 1 ounce is, wait, 28.35 grams or 29.57 mils. Wait, your ounces change depending on, yeah, do your ounces change depending on whether it's grams or mils? Because that's actually wild. That's wild. I'm not gonna, yeah, I didn't know about the other one. I'm not gonna do it myself. Fair enough. My colleague and I, whenever we had like a particularly bad day at work, this is when I used to work in the city. Whenever we had a particularly bad day at work, we would treat ourselves to, Five Guys. And, oh, it's because they're like one of the only restaurants in Australia that will actively give you vinegar with your chips, and I love that. You have to serve it yourself, but vinegar is an option with your chips, and I love that. I'm half Brit. I put vinegar on everything. It's a shame because on YouTube the Crunchwrap Supreme looks just incredible, but it's so mid. I need to see what this is. Okay, wow. Okay, yeah. And filled with laxatives, literally. After 4.5 years spent battling US burger chain In-N-Out over its name, Sydney's Down and Out Burgers renamed itself as Nameless Bar. Right, really? Have they changed the name again? Where was it? It was top right. Oh wow, they're closed. I didn't realize they closed permanently. They had a second store? They have more. They have more stores. Wow, I did not know that. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, they're still called Plan B on Instagram. Interesting. I did not know they had more than one location. Look, they were good, but you eat it every week and you get real sick of it real quick, let me tell you that one. Do we get another song here, or have we already collected it? We've already collected this one, okay. Fire Temple, not worth doing at the moment. We're essentially just going around collecting all the songs that we can at the moment. While we can. Any hot food shop I've been to gives vinegar. Oh, like a corner shop, yeah. Like you go corner shop. You go to like a you go to like a chippy. Yeah, absolutely. But like a fast food chain giving vinegar, no. Like Macca's don't give you vinegar, KFC don't, anything like that. Yeah, okay, I know where we're going next. Let's try Ice Cav. What was we don't know what we probably do know what Ice Cav was, I just don't remember. So only Taco Bell thing I liked was the cheesy gordita crunch. That actually sounds pretty good. I have no idea what that is, but it sounds pretty good. I hear the word cheesy and I mean working, like, yeah. I remember whenever I tried a Taco Bell, it was like a Dorito taco shell. I do remember liking that because it was basically just a giant Dorito. I do remember liking that. Hey, you went back! Thank you for redeeming a random Zelda fact. Thank you so much. Okay, well, while we are here in this particular area, did you know that there were originally plans in the storyline for Zora's Domain to be defrosted during your adventure? So at some point early in development, very early in development, all of the medallions were going to have a power to them, much like how medallions had power in A Link to the Past. All of these medallions were going to have power to them, and the fire medallion would allow you to do a huge ring of fire that was going to melt the ice in Zora's Domain. This item eventually became Din's Fire, and the ability to melt Zora's Domain did go away after time. But it was really cool that it was designed to melt Zora's Domain at one point in the storyline. We don't know when exactly that was scrapped from development, but we do know that it was fairly early on. Yes. So there you go. There are also a lot of suggestions to think that the water medallion and the forest medallion were intended to be ice and wind, respectively. However, again, that got changed to forest and water at the end. That's so cool. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that random Zelda fact. If you wanted more, let me know. That's my own personal Mandela effect. I distinctly remember the ice defrosting as an adult. That's so fair. I thought the same way too for a while as well. There is a video on YouTube. This was Spirit. We've already cleared most of it, all that we can clear out. Yes, there is a okay, so we've done so there is a video on YouTube of a GDQ event where they did an arbitrary code exhibition, or arbitrary code execution exhibition. Where arbitrary code execution is where the game's code rewrites itself through your controller inputs and through your own actions. So by doing a string of what seems like random behaviors, you in theory can actually influence the game itself. And you can change things in the game, so you can change the flags of which loading zone you're about to walk into, which means that you can go from essentially the opening room into the ending cutscene by manipulating the code enough. You can manipulate things into your inventory. It's pretty much endless. But they were able to also show off a lot of beta gameplay through that. The first half of the run shows a lot of cut storylines, cut developed options, and shows a lot of really cool features, including the beta forms of many Deku Kikiri, many Kikiri children and all of that. Does this take us? No, okay, it doesn't randomize. Cool. And then, yeah, so the beginning of it has some really cool things. The second half of it is a bit more fictionalized, but it's still a really cool exploration of what arbitrary code execution can do for you. It's actually really cool. If anyone's... You're not supposed to be able to reach me from there, buddy. Just saying. That's not in your home zone. It's actually not supposed to be able to grab you when you're in that little section. That's actually kind of wild that happened. There we go. I know we did clear out a good portion of this last time because there was something in this one pot here. But there are a few things that we can do again while we have fire arrows. There we go. Nothing. The Doritos Locos Tacos. Yeah, that sounds about right. It was a salt pita bread and then nacho cheese and then a taco. That actually sounds pretty cool. There's so many cool things in this game and so many cool cut features that, in all honesty, I understand why they cut a lot of it out, but I would have loved to have seen it. Is this part of Ocarina? I don't remember this part of the area. So this is actually from Majora's Mask. So this is where the combined randomizer comes in. So we are now in Majora's Mask. I couldn't actually remember where this led out. This is actually Majora's Mask. So all of our dungeons are randomized, so we can walk into an Ocarina of Time dungeon and find ourselves in a Majora's Mask dungeon instead, which is pretty cool. There we go. What song do we get for this? Oh, we also have access to Song of Soaring now, which is excellent. Oh, I see, I've never played this one. Hey! I highly recommend Majora's Mask. It is such a great game. I love it. It's less dungeons, but more focus on side quests and storylines, which is really cool. In fact, Majora's Mask has the least amount of dungeons in any Zelda game. Oh, actually... Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? God, that's cursed. Okay. So in order to be able to save our progress in Majora's Mask, we need Song of Time. However, we're already on the final day, and now we need to go collect all of the Zora eggs, which takes forever. I don't even remember where Pirate's Fortress is. God, I don't remember where Pirate's Fortress is. Yeah, literally cursed, right? The most cursed part. Oh god, this is actually cursed. Gotta be quick. Yeah, so we are already on day 3. We are already on day 3. So Majora's Mask, you have 3 days to get all of this done. We are already at 10 AM on the final day. We don't have much time. So is it not? No, it's definitely beatable. It's just really cursed. Really cursed. Okay. Thankfully, Pirate's Fortress is on the right, underwater behind a barrier. Unfortunately, Pirate's Fortress is randomized. So, in our randomizer, Pirate's Fortress is actually beneath the well. We've got to figure out where on earth Pirate's Fortress is. We have seen it. I just don't remember where it was. It might have been Secret Shrine. It might have been Secret Shrine now that I think about it. I also don't remember which ones of these have the eggs. On the upside, I've got to get to bed because it's 2 AM for me. I'm so glad I found you and got to hang out. We'll catch you again later. Absolutely. Thank you again for the raid, Yeetwood Mac. Everyone, be sure to give Yeetwood Mac a follow. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good night. Thank you again. There. Bro, this is like, this is a mega cursed. There's 3 eggs here. Yeah, there's 3, and then there's 3 here, and then there's 4 in Pirate's Fortress. There is a possibility that the spider houses. I don't think spider houses are randomized, but there is that small chance, so we should check. Otherwise, it could be Secret Shrine. In fact, I think it's more likely. No, it's definitely Secret Shrine. Actually, now that I think about it, it's definitely Secret Shrine. Okay, that's fine. That's doable. That's doable. We've got... It just means that we're going to have to make 2 trips. But this is fine. Yeah, whatever. Oh, hello, pot. What have you got? What? Absolute nothing have you got? Pendant of memories. Absolute nothing. Of course, have a good night. Thanks, you too. Thank you, Cleveland. I appreciate it. Alright, egg number 2. And yes, we are going to get rid of our milk. We're not doing 2 chips down here. At least having unlimited magic with our Chateau Romani is honestly a blessing here. Doing this with limited amount of magic actually sucks. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this is definitely beatable. It's just cursed. That's all. It's just cursed. Oh, hello, hearts. Imagine if, like, one of these pots was a Triforce piece. That would have been so funny. Again, we are halfway through our... not halfway through. We're a bit, like, more than halfway through our 3rd stream of this. And still no Triforce pieces. What the hell are they? Like, what the hell, guys? Come on. Nothing. I know there's another egg and I just haven't found it yet. I always miss one of these every time. I'm actually really bad at remembering where they all are. There it is. Swiggity swooty, give me that child. That, no. No. Bad context. Yikes. Bombs. That's not it. Where's my last egg? No. Oh, come on, I can't have missed that many. There, it's literally the first one, isn't it? Yeah. I literally missed the first one. That's embarrassing. Yeah, sorry, Matt. I didn't rescue your girlfriend. Sorry. That's... If I rescue his girlfriend, that costs me a bottle, and I can't guarantee that. So the good thing about the randomizer is that we can actually use, We can actually use the ocarina underwater as a Zora, which is really nice because it's just a nice, easy way to get right back here. And then we can go straight to Secret Shrine so we can have access to Song of Time immediately. Song of Time is what allows us to save our progress in Majora's Mask and turn back to first day. Because we do also need to go to Snowhead as a Snowhead in a pre-cleared state. We do need to go to Frozen Snowhead. There's 3. Now let's go get 2 of the last 2 of the last 4. Alright, let's do this. That was actually kind of smooth. I'm a little proud of myself for that one. Whee! Alright. Because we don't need to go through sewers, we can just go straight over to this edge. I was holding my face like this the entire time. Alright. Now, while we are doing this, this is not me wrapping up. Don't worry, this is not me wrapping up. But before I forget, I do need to tell you all, I promise we are going back to our normal stream schedule very soon. Unfortunately, we are not having a stream on Thursday. And it's for a good reason. It's for a happy reason. I've got my friend's wedding on Thursday. So I will be dancing the night away at a wedding. But I promise we will be back to normal Thursday stream next week. And of course, we will be having a bonus stream to make up for it. It's going to be Friday or Saturday. Haven't figured that one out yet, but it will be happening. We will be having a bonus stream this weekend. I know we didn't have one last week. It is definitely happening this week. It's just last week was a chaotic mess. But yes, we will definitely be having ourselves a bonus stream to make up for it. But no stream on Thursday for that reason. I'll be at a wedding 2 hours away. It'll be fun. I'm very excited. I have no idea what I'm going to wear, but it's very exciting nonetheless. Alright. Egg number 1. If you just... We might as well collect this for the fun. There is a way we could have done this. We could have skipped a lot of this using something called a crypt swap and item duplication and stuff like that. But I try not to use, we straight up just don't use item duplications in randomizers because it kind of ruins the whole point of finding items. So we're not doing any bottle duplications, we're not doing anything like that. In case you were wondering why we're not doing any sort of glitches like that when we do other glitches, it's purely because I just, it's kind of unfair. Alright. curiosity. Ah, you can use Feroz Wind here. I was gonna say, because it's not a traditional dungeon, I wasn't sure if it would actually work or not. Evidently it does. Oh, we've already done this one apparently. That's good to know. Alright. What we might do then, if it makes it easier on ourselves, we might clear out we might get 3 of the 4, go dump, and then we'll cast Feroz Wind in the last room. I think that might be actually the better idea. There we go. What was that? Sorry, something weird just came up on my computer. Nice. Okay, sorry. I got a weird notification on my computer just then and I just need to check into that. Hello, Messless Hot Dog. How's it going? How are you doing? It's been a while. How are you doing? Alright. We are making our way through here slowly but surely. Let's save the big room till last. Let's go over on this side. Grab this one and then we can just Feroz Wind straight to the big room. I think that is an excellent idea. Perfect. It's been ages, Salvo. I'm good. How have you been? Yeah, I've been good. I've been good. Finally recovered from being sick. I was sick for a month. Finally glad that I'm mostly fully recovered from that. I'd say I'm about 98%. I've got a cough, but that's about it. Speaking of which. Yeah, but I've been good. How about you? How are you going? Being sick is so young. Like, it's not it. It's not the hip thing. It's so not in fashion. There we go. Alright, this is the last one. Wait, I already shot the arrows, didn't I? Yeah, I don't actually. I can just set Feroz Wind in the lower room. Even better. Alright, we set Feroz Wind here. Go drop off our eggs and go pick up more egg. Normal stuff, working trying to squeeze in games where I can. I feel that. It is so hard trying to balance like work and hobbies, right? Work and gaming. I mean outside of streaming, of course, because I always dedicate the time to streaming. But outside of streaming, I find myself having less and less time to play video games. I'm playing through Pokemon Alpha Sapphire at the moment, and I started it like over a week ago, and I haven't even hit the first gym yet, because it's like sneaking 5 minutes here, sneaking 5 minutes there. It's kind of impossible sometimes. 10 minutes until the start of the eclipse. Hey, that's exciting! That's really exciting. I'm keen to check this out. Pokemon is my jam. Yeah! Hell yeah! What's your favorite Pokemon game, Hot Dog? I need to know this. What's your favorite Pokemon game of all time? No wrong answers. Well, there's one wrong answer here, but I have faith in you. There is one very wrong answer here. I have faith in you, though. There we go. Yeah, what's your favorite Pokemon game? Best one is Pokemon Yellow. Okay, I'm hearing ya. Soul Silver or Platinum, probably. Platinum's my favorite. Pokemon game of all time. Yeah, Platinum slaps. Yeah, I was gonna say the only incorrect answer is Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. In my opinion. No offense to anyone, but like... Come on, really? Worst Pokemon remix of all time. Soul Silver's really good though. I haven't played... No. I have played Soul Silver. I haven't played as much of it as other Pokemon games. Primarily because the cost of Soul Silver in Australia, like in everywhere, but also like in my areas, it's a lot. It's a lot, and I borrowed it off a friend to play it because Soul Silver here is probably around 250 to 300 bucks at minimum, and that's just the cartridge by itself without without the Pokewalker, without the box, without the manual. And I borrowed it off a friend, but I felt really, I didn't feel comfortable borrowing it off him, knowing how expensive of a game it was, because I take good care of my games, but sometimes things happen, and you don't have full control of them. Like, I don't know, a fire could break out, or your house gets broken into, or something like that, and those things aren't very likely to happen, but it was just the idea of that, so yeah. I need to find my own copy one day, but, you know, when I'm rich, you know. Regretful purchase on mine. Yeah. I finished one of them, whichever one it was. I can't even remember which one I played at this point. I barely remember what I played, what I did. Are we actually going to be able to watch this cutscene for the first time in forever? Because I think this cutscene's actually really cute. It's just the check that's awful. But it's a cute cutscene. Yeah, I don't even remember what my team in BDSP was. BDSP? Yeah, whichever one it is. BPS. I don't even remember. Oh, it doesn't play the cool part of the cutscene, but we have some of time. That's what matters here. Well, what are you trying to... What's wrong with your neck, bro? That's not how a neck is supposed to go, bro. Okay. It wigs me out. Let's go. You've still got the cartridge and the Pokewalker. That's sick. I wish I had that. That's actually sick. Brother needs it. Yeah, literally. And probably like a chiropractor. Like a mad chiropractor. Is this vanilla? Oh! Oh! Did we know this was randomized? I'm not too interested in doing jabby. We can't do jabby at the moment. Let's go see what Swamp Spider House is in this case, because I don't think I checked. Or if I did, I don't remember. Of course, Southern Swamp is the only one I don't have. Typical. Okay, that's fine. I don't have FD yet either, no. That's fine. We're just gonna take a lot of damage here, and that's okay. We're good, we're happy. Yeah, no. Look, there were some good things about Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, whichever order it goes in. I liked the expanded underground. The underground in Platinum was one of my favorite things. I liked the expanded underground. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I got. That's all I got. I don't think I even... I definitely beat the Elite Four, and I definitely beat the Elite Four and Cynthia. I don't think I did much else. I don't even remember what my team was. and I usually remember my teams fairly well. Yeah, I've got nothing. I have no idea. I think I may have used the Lux Ray. That's all I remember. That's all I remember. But Platinum's fantastic. Soul Silver's great. Pokemon Yellow, I can get down with that. Pokemon Yellow's good. The only thing that dissuades me from Yellow in particular is the fact that I'm not a Pikachu fan. And I know that's not exactly a popular opinion, but Pikachu's overrated. I don't like Pikachu all that much. But you know what? Like, Yellow's a good game though. It has it does do really good stuff. The only outright bad Pokemon game, in my opinion, is Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. That's pretty much it. Pokemon Yellow was my first Pokemon game. Shows how old I am. I love that. I love that. Actually, that's brilliant. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Y. Pokemon Y. So growing up, we weren't exactly like, well, we were comfortable, but we weren't like super rich. So if we were to get a DS game or a video game or whatever, it was more likely going to be like a $29 shelf game rather than a major line game. The only exception to this was Zelda. We always splurged on the latest Zelda games when we had the consoles, but we couldn't really splurge on, say, like Pokemon and stuff like that. In fact, we got Nintendogs on a sale shelf for like $20. So yeah, I never really had Pokemon growing up, but my friend lent me a copy of Pokemon Y in my first year of uni, and let me just say, my team was awful. Like, yikes. I did not understand the game at all. I didn't understand the type chart. I didn't understand, like, the difference between, like, you know, physical and special moves. I didn't even know that there was physical and special moves. Yeah. Genuinely, like, terrible. I had an entire team that were all weak or quad weak to water. And the final four is like, the final four is a water, like one of the final four is a water type user. So extra yikes on that one. Black and White were great games too. Recently attempted the Nuzlocke on it. I find Black and White, and I know this is a very unpopular opinion, but I'm okay with it. I find Black and White slightly overrated. Slightly. They're still really good games, but I just find them slightly overrated. And I think it's because I don't like the decks. I don't like the Unova decks. Okay, blue, red. Blue, red, green. Yellow. Blue, red, green, yellow. Okay. This is why we did this, so I can save my arrows. Blue, red, green, yellow. No, okay. Blue, red, green, yellow. Okay, well, it's red then. Blue, red, green, yellow, red, blue. No. Yellow. No. It's green. There we go. Alright, cool. I'm not the biggest fan of the Unova decks. I find them that they all evolve super late, and they're not super strong until they evolve, and they all just evolve so late. The newest Nintendo system I've ever owned was the Pikachu Edition 64. Hey, nice. That's a good console. That's a good console. I didn't get another Nintendo system until the Switch came out. Wow, okay. Wow, so no GameCube, no Wii, no Wii. Well, no one had a Wii U. Except for, like, me, I guess. Not many people had a Wii U, so that's less surprising. But no Wii. Wow, okay. That's pretty cool. Sapphire's my fave. I love the Reggie puzzle. Hey, Sapphire's really good. I do like Sapphire. As I said before, I'm going through Alpha Sapphire at the moment. I played so much of Omega Ruby. So, as I said before, like, Pokemon Y was my first game. My team sucked. Genuinely sucked. But then I think I pretty much did everything I could possibly do in Pokemon Y because I was obsessed with it. And I learned about the type chart and I started watching more Pokemon videos. And my Omega Ruby team, I think, was probably one of the strongest teams, if not the strongest team I've ever had. And for my second game around, not bad at all. In fact, it hurt not picking Sceptile this time. I decided to go for Torchic and get Blaziken. Because I played through Omega Ruby I've played through Oris quite a few times now. But I've always either picked Sceptile or Mudkip. So it actually hurt not picking Sceptile. Funnily enough, back in Gen 1, red, blue, yellow, attack and special attack were based on type. That's it, before the physical special split. That's why I want to play Fire Red again now that it's on the Switch. I mean, I have Leaf Green on my Game Boy anyway. But I might get Fire Red Leaf Green on the Switch because I haven't played a pre-physical special split game in a long time. I've played through pretty much every single Pokemon game now. But I haven't played a Gen 1, 2, or 3 game in quite some time. What was the last one? I think the last one was Silver or Crystal? Maybe? Yeah, no, none of that. No DS. The only handheld I ever owned was the Game Boy Color. I was a big PlayStation guy and owned every PlayStation, including PSP and PS Vita. Hey, PSP and Vita were actually slapped. Or Vita, or however you want to pronounce it. I've heard both pronunciations. I personally go with Vita, but whatever. Yeah, no, I never owned my own PSP and PS Vita, but I had a lot of friends at the time because I used to be part of my uni's gaming society, and I had a lot of friends who had the PSP, and genuinely, like, every so often I would borrow it, and it was such a good console. I played like, you know, portable ops and stuff on, like Metal Gear Solid portable ops and stuff like that, and Peace Walker. So good. I genuinely, it's such a good console. Alright, this might be a very unpopular thing, but we might call it here for tonight. I've enjoyed being around every moment with you guys, but I am starving. It is 9 PM. I haven't eaten yet. So my option was go on break and then stream for another 20 minutes, or just call it here. So we might call it here a little bit early. But don't go anywhere because we are going to find someone to raid. Don't go anywhere. If you like talking about Pokemon with me and want to talk more Pokemon, don't forget to join the Discord. Link is somewhere around here. It's 4 AM for me. Oh yeah, DJ, you've got to go to bed. Absolutely. Let's find someone to raid. Don't go anywhere as we find someone to raid. Who have we got happening tonight? Let me find someone. Don't go anywhere. Let's go. Alrighty. Let's go. Bye Sal, good stream. Found Ocarina and Song of Time. Yeah, I feel like, you know what, we haven't found a Triforce piece yet. We're getting there. let's go see where Happy Pembles is up to. We haven't streamed with Happy Pembles in a long time. Let's go raid them. They are doing an Ocarina of Time Randomiser 7 scrub setting. I have no idea what that means, but let's go find out. If you're interested in their content, they do a lot of Ocarina of Time randomizers. So don't forget to come join if you're interested. If you like their content, don't forget to give them a follow. Say hi in stream. We're all small streamers trying to do our part, so we all appreciate spreading that love around. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much to Yeetwood Mac for the raid. Thank you to Eat for the gift subs. Thank you everyone for being here, for the subs, for the follows, for everything. I love you all, and I can't wait to see you on either Friday or Saturday. Thank you so much, and good night.